Hi YouTube. So it's the first day of the Flats Handwashing challenge, and it's gone well so far. I have just been doing flats with my youngest because my oldest, Heather, has suddenly, miraculously decided that she doesn't want to wear nappies at night time. So we're just going with it and hoping that that means that she's ready. She's been dry for the last couple of nights now, so fingers crossed this is it. So yeah, we've just been doing flats with Lily. The muslins flats have been a bit, not enough for her, so we've been doubling those up. The flannel pram sheets also don't last that long for her, but a bit longer than the muslins flats. So yeah, it's just cotton. Cotton's not great for her. The bamboo's fine because we use bamboo at night for her anyway. The bamboo terries, and then we've got the bamboo stretchy flats, which are lasting quite well. We have done a wash already. Heather did the main cycle, basically. Bless her. She helped last year with her own nappies, and this year she wanted to help with Lily's. It's very sweet. So yeah, we did the plunging method. But anyway, today's prompt is just to talk about why we cloth diaper, well, nappy, because we're in the UK. We cloth nappy, well, if I tell you, basically, before Heather was born, I fancied the idea of cloth nappies. I just like the idea of it. I like very traditional stuff, and also, it makes sense, like, to not waste, to not throw away a nappy, just, use it again and again. And I like the idea, but I kept getting put off by people, many different people, and then for some reason when Heather was like 1.5, I just decided to jump into it. I think it was the January previous to that, so like a few months before we actually started, I'd gone to Aldi, and they have the Bambino Mio solo nappies during the baby events, don't they? And I didn't cloth nappy at that point, but they had the changing mats. So I got a changing mat, and then a couple of months after that I started using cloth pads. I think this is the right order. And then we got the plain white Mia Solo like starter pack off eBay, and it was in terrible condition, so we had to send that back. But if that had worked, that would have been when we had started, but we ended up starting like a couple of weeks after that, when all of the new stuff came after we got our refund. But it was mainly, when I started it was mainly just for the environmental and economical sides of things. Like, I honestly thought that we would save so much money. I think we still have and will. Like, obviously a lot of the nappies we have been used on Heather and are now being used on Lily. But I mean, we do have slightly more than we really need because I went a bit mad with the prints. But I think we will still save money by the time Lily's potty trained. And then we can sell them on again anyway. So yeah, we'll definitely save money. But yeah, you do get sucked in by all the prints and stuff. So, but this is what's so refreshing about this challenge, is that you have a limited stash. You can only use your flat nappies and a few covers. I mean, we've gone a bit mad with covers for this year because I wasn't sure how good my folding would be, so I've included 12 covers. Which is mad, but I mean, we've only used like 4 so far, and 2 of them are already washed and drying, so. But yeah, we cloth nappy because we wanted to save money and stop all of the nappies going to landfill. By that point, she was 1.5. I already felt like we had sent too many to landfill already, and was kind of uncomfortable with myself about that. The rate at which the kitchen bin got filled up was disgusting, and yeah, I just feel like a weight's been lifted since we started cloth, and that weight is the kitchen bin. It's definitely feeling slower. I mean, obviously Heather's used less nappies, and then obviously Lily's coming along now. If we were using disposables when Lily was first born and Heather was still using nighttime nappies and occasionally nap time nappies, that would be like 12 nappies a day nearly, because Lily was getting through quite a lot. At first she was a pooper. Now she's just pooing it in the daytime. She doesn't poo at night anymore, which is very, very useful. But I said to Heather, you've definitely saved me a bit of effort this week by deciding not to wear a nappy to bed. I don't know what, something must have just switched, but she's doing brilliantly, and yeah, couldn't be prouder. Yeah, that's day 1. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2.